Hey, so today I'm going to show you some of the things that I picked up from e.l.f., which is eyeslipsface.com. I've purchased from them twice now over the last month. I got one deal over Labor Day weekend, and then I just purchased again. So I wanted to show you some of my favorites so far and a couple of things that I think are worth skipping. Now, that being said, e.l.f. has the most inexpensive makeup line I've ever experienced. So the truth is, like, if there's anything you're really curious about and you really want to try, don't listen to me or another person that reviews it. You know, give it a whirl yourself. You think it's going to work for you, go for it. Because the truth is, I mean, everything is so cheap. I mean, the most expensive individual product I think is like $6 or $7. So if you want to try it, go for it. But that being said, I think there are a couple of things that are just really not worth it, even at the $1 price. And, you know, I think, you know, some of even the things that I bought are things that I kind of just like filled my cart with just so that I could get free shipping. Now, that being said, I do have a couple of favorites that I think are totally worth it and would even pay more money for if given the opportunity, but not really because now I know how much they should really cost. Number one favorite is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. High Definition Powder is a great tool to work with. You know, you can use it all over your face to buff out any imperfections and to keep your makeup looking nice and matte and dry. Not dry, but you know what I mean, from smoothing all day long. So it's great for that. In addition, it's like one of those white studio powders, so it's like super duper finely milled silica. I'm try to pull up this sifter. You know, I'm not, because it does make a mess if you pull it up, and I'm sure you've seen what it looks like. Everybody reviews this stuff. So what I like to do with it more than anything else is I put it under my eyes after I've done my makeup. Now, you can just do your makeup, even if I do my foundation second, after I do my eye makeup, I still like to put this powder under my eyes just so that any fallout from the shadow that happens to fall under my eyes, and I already have like really bad dark circles most of the time, that stuff falls into the powder and then you just sweep the powder away. And once you get all the powder off, you're good, you're golden. And you can just go ahead, keep doing your makeup, you don't have to wash anything off. So it's a great tool for that, and it's $6, like really, really worth it. I mean, Makeup Forever sells almost the exact same product, and I think they charge like $35 for it. So, you know, and I don't think you get as much. So skip Makeup Forever just this once because they have some amazing stuff, and pick this one up because it's totally worth it. I actually really like most of the things I've purchased from the Studio line. I have a couple of eyeshadow brushes that I think are really good. The next one I'm going to show you is the cream blush. What am I doing? Okay, cream blush. This one's in Heartbreaker. I'm not like super crazy about the formula on this. It's a little bit thick, I think, for a blush, a cream blush. I think it should be a little looser. But that's okay, because I really like the color. The color on this one is Heartbreaker. I think it's a really nice color for pretty much anybody. And what I do, because it's a little thick, is I just, after I've done my foundation, whatever I have left on my hand, because I wear liquid foundation, I just drop a little bit of that cream blush in there and mix that up. Then take my stippling brush, grab it, and get it on my face. And I think that works the best for this product. And maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to apply it if anyone's interested. That could be fun. Another thing that I really like from the Studio line are the cream liners. Some people say they don't like these, like they get dry and stuff, but I think for what I think like $2, this is totally worth it. I mean, this is a lot cheaper than pretty much any other one I've ever seen. Although I have heard that Wet n Wild makes them too, and they're the same price. The one I have, and I'm gonna get more of these actually because I really like them, is the Metallic Olive. And what am I doing? Okay. And it's hard to see in this camera, but it's basically like a dark army green. It has tons of gold flecks in it, and it looks really nice on. And I find that they're not too heavy or anything like that. I've actually used them also as eyeshadow base. I have Urban Decay's Barracuda, that I got in the Urban Decay Black palette recently. And yesterday I was playing with them together, and I just wore the cream shadow, the cream liner. It's cream liner. This is not the shadow. They do make shadow too. The cream liner just on my lids, and then put the Barracuda over that and buffed it in so that I could get a nice smoky eye, and it looked freaking awesome. So definitely check them out. They make black, they make navy, make 2 purples, and I think a gray in addition to the metallic olive, which is really pretty. Okay, what else do we got? Good stuff. I have one mineral lipstick, and I totally bought just a dumb color for myself. I bought the Runway Pink, which I thought was going to be really, really pretty, and I was like, I'm going to do so many sexy nude lips and stuff. And I'm actually wearing it now, but I can't wear it by itself. It's too pink for me. So I look like I have a bubblegum mouth. And so it doesn't really work for me just because I'm pretty yellow for someone so pale, and so I can't really wear this too much unless I have like a lot of bronzer on or something too. It's a little bit like light for me, so it kind of washes me out. So if I wear this, I'll probably just wear it in the summer, and you know I'm wearing it now, but I'm on camera, so it's okay because it is coming out, and it only really looks good with a smoky eye. That being said, I heard a lot of people on YouTube raving about these lipsticks, saying that they were so moisturizing and that, wow, they felt just amazing on, and, you know, it felt like my lips were being conditioned. I felt like that they were smooth. Like, they feel good when you put them on. Like, they're nice and smooth, they're silky, but I did not feel like they were conditioning at all. In fact, by the time, I wore it today to work, and so I must have put it on at like 8:30 in the morning, and by the time I got to work at 9, they felt like crusty. Not, and maybe that's a little harsh, but they definitely felt dry. And I was really disappointed, and I just kind of like wiped it off. I mean, I'm wearing it now, I have gloss on over it, so I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. And I have done this video twice now, because I always practice once before. But I mean, for $5, they're totally worth it. I mean, they're cheaper than pretty much any other drugstore lipstick. But, I mean, I just feel like they're so-so. Now, that being said, one lipstick that I really do like is from the Dollar line, and these are the Luscious lipsticks. And I have Raspberry and Cherry Tart, and they're almost the same color. I mean, this one's a little lighter. Yeah, this one looks, I think this one looks awesome on me. Like, this is really, like, my color. And this one also does look pretty sexy. They come with, like, these felt tops, like that, and you just can apply it on your lip. The thing any lipstick that you can apply without a mirror, in my opinion, is a good lipstick. And these are nice and sheer. They look great during the day. Totally worth it for $1 each. Pick them up. Try it. You'll like it. They're not super long wearing. If you want to wear it like all day, they're going to fall off. They're gloss. They're basically glosses. And I felt like after a few hours, like they kind of, you know, separate a little bit. So you do have to reapply. Now, moving on, most of the stuff, the rest of the stuff is lip stuff. I bought a lot of the lip stuff. I wanted to try that all. Is this lip stain from e.l.f. I'm pretty sure that the colors on their website, the swatches for this product, were messed up. Because I swear, when I was buying this, I was buying like a reddish pink, kind of like a Benetint color, which is the color I always wear. And this is not that. This is like a nude orange color, and it's surprisingly okay looking on me, but I'm not going to buy this again because this is not a stain, okay? This is like a weird, it's almost like a paint that goes over your lips. And you have to use the gloss, which I don't like. Because when I buy a stain, I like to just put the stain on and wear it more of a matte way. And also because the stain stays on longer if you don't put tons of gloss on over it. And this, you have to use the gloss because the lips gets really sticky right away. So, I mean, if you want to try this, go for it. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $2 or $3. But it's not my favorite, and I don't think I would buy it again. Also, this side looks like it's, like the packaging, maybe it's just mine, but the packaging isn't like nice and even. So like this side is all falling apart a little bit and leaks a little. Okay, last 2 products, I say skip them. Don't bother. Number 1, e.l.f. Lip Definer and Shaper from the Studio line. This product is just pointless. Both sides of the pencil are not smooth. They're not like, this is supposed to be a definer side. So it's like a nude lip liner, like a thick lip liner. And this is supposed to be the highlighter that you put in your Cupid's bow. Both sides are super duper waxy. It's hard to sharpen this thing. They fall apart, just dry. Ugh, I don't like it. Just, I would say skip it. Do yourself a favor, go out to the drugstore, go to any other drugstore brand, pick up a nude lip liner. It'll last forever. You know, splurge on the $7 that it costs. Do that, skip this. And then the last item that I really absolutely despise, and I really wanted to like these because they reminded me of Lancome's Juicy Tubes. And this is the e.l.f. Super Glossy Lip Shine with SPF. This one's in Party Peach. And I really wanted to like this because I was like, oh, it's so great. I get a whole bunch of these, keep them in my purse. Never have to think about lip gloss anymore, and they're so cheap. They're only $1. Well, they're only worth $1. They're not even worth that. They just feel so gross. I hate to say it, but this one is like a fail. Don't skip this. Get, the Hypershine gloss or something else. It's the same price. This stuff feels like you're wearing wax on your lips. Like, it feels like, you had a melted candle or something with like liquid wax, and you just kissed it, and now you have like a wax face, and it's gross. This particular color, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this, because it has like tons of thick glitter in it too. Just don't skip it. Try one of the other ones. They have so many glosses. This one is not worth the price. This is not worth anything. Hopefully they change it. Now, anyone else that has opinions on e.l.f. e.l.f. has tons and tons of products, so I'd love to hear your responses or your comments. And I have every intention of ordering from them again, so I'll probably do another haul.